So on class today, we are going to learn how we created this black and nude magic look. Look at that beauty. First, you hydrate the skin with my Kiss Beauty. Then you test the foundation. When testing the foundation that matches the skin, you first of all pat the foundation at the neck and check if it matches the skin. If it match, then you move ahead to apply it on the face. Today we are working on a caramel skin tone, so we quickly apply our foundation. Once we've known that the foundation is a match, you first test it and check if the foundation is a match on the neck. If it is a match, then we proceed. Please, on my next video, I will be trying to show every product that I use on the screen. So for today, you guys bear with me, but I'll try to be calling it out as the video moves. So the next is the contour. I use my concealer to contour. While contouring, I use just a shade darker than the skin tone I'm working on, so that the areas I'm applying the contour will not be too dark. So I go with just a shade darker. I apply on both cheeks, on forehead too, then on the nose, but the nose comes after I've concealed. So see what I'm using now. You can see the contour that I'm using from my concealer palette. So as I apply, I blend. Blush time. So for the blush, still I will be using my lip palette, and I'll be going with the nude color and almost related to pink color also for my liquid blush. So as always, once I'm taking the blush, I'm also getting it to the forehead, not just on the cheeks. Understand? I applied a little bit of red, touch of red here too.
Concealer time, blessing time. I so much love concealer time because that is the time that you see the effect of your makeup already. You know a good makeup from the concealing time, from the highlighting time. Do you get? Once your makeup is already coming together on the concealing time, just know that the makeup is gonna be perfect, the face is gonna be top enhanced. Know that we are not just doing makeup, we are enhancing the beauty. We are not doing too much, we are not overdoing, but we are just enhancing the beauty. So I'm going to apply my signature anywhere you see F on the forehead during concealing time, on the T-zones. Just know that it's Miss Fiesta Beauty signature. So I'm going to be using for the concealer, I'll be using 2 shades or just a shade lighter than her. Understand? So that is what I'm using right now. Also, I apply it on the sideways of the eye so it can help to lift the eye. This is the beginning of lifting your eye. This is where it starts. This is the foundation, and once you are done, you spray. I love spraying. I still sprayed with my Kiss Beauty spray. I spray before I pat. Well, the reason why I do this is that after I've sprayed and once I'm patting, you notice that the concealer is melting to the face, is accepting what I'm doing. See, you take a look at that. You see it's melting already. As I pat now, like, it blends easily, for easy blending and melting. Do you get? So I'm going to tuck in this concealer, stick it into this face to give us what we really need. Now observe the two difference. This side has been blended, while the other one is yet to be blended. This one, I can see that the concealer has melted to the face. Let me tell you, makeup will go fine. Now from concealing, you will know. Now from highlighting, you will know. Now from your concealer application, you will know. So for the powder contour, I'm going to be applying the contour with just a shade darker than her skin tone so that it won't be too dark. A shade darker than her skin tone. You apply it on the cheeks, then below the cheeks, then down the way that I'm just doing it. And stay at the forehead. Don't forget also at the forehead, just a shade darker than her skin tone. I'll be contouring the nose with just a shade darker than her, with my concealer, a shade darker than her, and making use of my smallest beauty blender. Understand? I blend both on that brow side, then I blend down. Once I am done, I am going to use my concealer and go back and blend towards the two sides of the nose, so that I can get the pointed nose that I want. So once I'm done with that, I'll still go back with that my beauty blender and blend the top of the nose. For the powder blush, I'm using CPD blush, and I'm going on that shade, that reddish purple shade, because that's the two shades I use for caramel skin. The other red, yellow and red, I use it for fair skin. To set up the face, I don't do too much. I basically just use my Sasha powder, because that's the setting powder I use. I use it and I apply gently, slow to the places I highlighted, the places that I applied concealer. I'm going to highlight them all. I use gel liner to line my brows. So now I'll be using my edge control, and with my spoolie brush I'm going to smoosh the brows, then pat it with the powder of her skin tone before I start going in with my gel liner. I'll be using the eye pencil to just fill in the spaces, but don't overdo, don't do too much so that the brows will not be too dark. We are working on the brows being lighter. Do you get? conceal the brows, I'll be using the concealer, a shade lighter than her skin tone, and conceal the ending part of the brows, the ending and the middle. Then coming to the beginning of the brows, I'll be using the foundation of her skin tone, the foundation I used earlier while beginning. Then on the upper part of the brows, I'm still using the foundation. Once we are done, you blend everything out. I go in now with my eyeshadow base primer, and I'm going to apply it on both eyelids. Once I am done, in order to get that look that you saw in the beginning of this video, I am going to use my gel liner, the brown one. Gel liner. Once I'm done applying this eyeshadow base primer, I'm going to apply my brown gel liner. See right now, I'm applying the brown gel liner. I'll apply it. Once I'm done applying it, then I will go in with my brown eyeshadow. Understand? From brown, then I'll just apply a little bit black, because I want a black look first before I will start cutting crease for the nude parts. The nude part, that is the nude lower eyelid, just like the video you saw in the beginning of this tutorial. eyeshadow base primer and my brush, I'll be cutting crease right now. Just cut it in the shape that you want. Once you are satisfied with the shape, with what it gave you, then you start going in with your eyeshadow powder. Okay, just take a look at the other side. It's already set. So right now I'll be beginning to apply the nude color, the nude powder. See, this chisholm powder, the nude powder. I'll be applying it on this crease that I have cut. This is the finishing touches. Now we set all the face with the right skin tone powder. You set everywhere, you set the face. And while you are doing this, please look out for harsh lines, just like this our reverse contour. All of them, you are going to touch all of them. While the coming to the face, the eyes, the nose, the mouth side, is advisable to use a very small brush so that the powder can reach everywhere before beginning with the bigger brush. So now we go over to our mouth with the lip. I moisturize it because I've already applied so many things on the face which as well reach to the mouth. So I apply it again. I apply lip gloss again. I moisturize again before I start applying my gel liner. While lining this lip, I'm still using that my brown gel liner to line this lip and to carve out that signature that's I that I use. Yes, that I'm known for, to give that lip that signature. I'm using that gel liner for the lip liner. Once done, I apply a nude lip matte. This is a matte lip gloss. So I apply the nude one. I blend.